Most traders fail when trying to scalp the 1-minute chart because they use the wrong tools. But there's one simple combination that gives clear entries and exits: EMA 21 and SuperTrend. This is the setup professional scalpers actually trust. A minute can help you. You've come to the right place. Many people think that scalping is a form of gambling, but when done with the right tools and specific rules, it can be one of the most professional trading styles. Our strategy today is a combination of EMA 21 and SuperTrend. These two indicators, when used together, produce great signals. EMA 21 shows us the short-term trend direction, and SuperTrend indicates the moment of trend change and the exact time to enter or exit. In this video, we will learn step-by-step how to set up this strategy, review the entry and exit rules, explain risk management, and even talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this method. EMA, or exponential moving average, is one of the most popular technical analysis tools. Its difference from SMA, or simple moving average, is that it gives more weight to recent prices, so it shows market changes much faster. EMA 21 is one of the most used periods because it has a good balance between speed and accuracy. Not so fast and noisy that it constantly gives false signals, and not so slow that it reacts late. The SuperTrend indicator is an incredibly simple but powerful tool. This indicator usually appears on the chart as a green or red line. When green, it means that the trend is up and it is a good time to buy. When red, it means that the trend is down and it is time to sell. SuperTrend is built on the basis of ATR, average true range. ATR indicates the level of market volatility. Therefore, SuperTrend also changes its line according to the volatility. Now we come to the main point: how to implement this strategy on the chart and use it step by step. Our goal is to have a simple, understandable, and accurate method that gives good signals on the 1-minute time frame. So let's go step by step. 1. Setting the time frame. First of all, we need to set the time frame to 1 minute. The reason is obvious. Scalping means taking small and quick profits. Higher time frames, such as 5 or 15 minutes, can also be used. But what makes this strategy special is its performance on the 1-minute time frame. 2. Adding EMA 21. After setting the time frame, place the EMA indicator on the chart and set the period to 21. This red or blue line, depending on your settings, plays an important role, filtering the direction of the trend. If the price is above the EMA, it means the short-term trend is bullish. If it is below it, it means bearish. So remember that EMA 21 is not just a decorative line, but the backbone of the strategy. 3. Activating SuperTrend. Now it's the turn of the SuperTrend indicator. This indicator usually appears on the chart as a green or red line. When it is green, it means the market is in an uptrend, and when it is red, it means the market is in a downtrend. In simple terms, SuperTrend plays the role of a signal confirmer. That is, if the EMA shows us the general direction, SuperTrend determines the exact time to enter. 4. Rules for entering a trade. The entry rule is very simple. If the price is above EMA 21 and the SuperTrend is green, we enter a buy position. If the price is below EMA 21 and the SuperTrend is red, we enter a sell position. The most important thing is that we should not be satisfied with just one condition. Both conditions must be confirmed together. This way, many false signals are prevented. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. 5. Stop loss. In scalping, the stop loss is the most crucial part of the story. It is recommended to place the stop loss just behind the EMA line or behind the SuperTrend line. For example, if you enter the buy and the EMA is in the range of 1.1050, Set the stop loss a little lower than that, for example, at 1.1045. This will allow you to experience a small loss if the market moves against you and preserve your original capital. 6. Take profit. There are two methods for the take profit limit. Fixed method. Take 5 to 10 pips per trade. This method is suitable for those who want to exit the market very quickly. Risk-reward ratio method. For example, if your stop loss is 5 pips, set the take profit limit at 10 pips, 1-to-2 ratio. This method is more logical because in the long run, it helps to compensate for possible losses with a few wins. 7. Best time to use. This strategy works best when the market is volatile, such as when the London or New York session opens. This is because liquidity is high during these hours and more clear moves are formed. Conversely, during low-volume hours, such as midnight or midday, you may see more false signals. 8. Practical example. Suppose you are trading the euro to US dollar currency pair on a 1-minute time frame. The price is above the EMA 21 and the SuperTrend has turned green. You enter a long position, set your stop loss slightly below the EMA, and set your take profit to 2 times your risk. After a few candles, the price rises and reaches your target. This was a simple example of how the strategy works. When it comes to scalping, many people think that it is enough to just let the indicators give signals and enter the trade immediately. But the truth is that success in scalping depends more on discipline and attention to detail than on the tools. Let's review some golden tips and common mistakes. Additional tips. Confirmation on higher time frames. Even when you are working on the 1-minute time frame, looking at the 15-minute or even 1-hour time frame can be very helpful. For example, if the EMA and SuperTrend give a buy signal on the 1-minute time frame, but on the 15-minute time frame the overall trend is down, it is better not to enter. This will prevent many unnecessary losses. Waiting for the candle to close. The biggest mistake traders make is entering a trade in the middle of a candle formation, while you should wait for the full candle to close and then make a decision. Because many times in the middle of the candle, the signal seems right, but when it closes, everything changes. Common mistakes. Entering with high volume. Many enter with high volume, hoping for quick profits. The problem is that in scalping, even 3 to 4 pips in the opposite direction can destroy your entire account. Always keep the volume reasonable. Overtrading. When you see that the strategy is working, you will be tempted to trade all the time. But remember that quality is more important than quantity. Sometimes it is better to have only 2 to 3 good trades per day than 20 aimless trades. Well, friends, we have reached the end of this tutorial. You have seen that the EMA 21 and SuperTrend strategy can be a powerful tool for scalping, provided that you follow its rules and proceed with discipline. Remember that no strategy works miracles. What makes success is practice, constant testing, and money management. If this video was useful to you, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, tell me in the comments which market you scalp more, Forex or crypto.